Hey, what's up, beautiful people? The Spiritual Bodybuilder. Thank you for joining me for this new moon in Taurus horoscope. So, this new moon is incredibly benefic. It's very beneficial. But I want you to look at this in a sense of layers, okay? The moon cycles are acute. They happen very quickly. That's why when we have like a full moon, everybody gets all crazy around that time. Right now in the sky, we have many layers going on. So the fundamental underlying tone of the energy right now is the Pluto Saturn South Node conjunction in Capricorn. Now that is stirring up a lot of shit. It's forcing us to let go of the old. It's encouraging us, or it's sort of like saying, like, all right, look, you need to raise up, you need to make shit happen, or else we're gonna make life very difficult for you. So it depends right now where you're at in life, of course, and what you're going through, but guarantee everybody's going through some type of a transformation right now. Another layer we have is Uranus that just moved into Taurus, right? So that's where we haven't seen that since the 1930s. And that is bringing a whole new understanding, a whole new chapter. It's that chapter that we feel like we just stepped into. That's the Uranus and Taurus energy. Okay, now we have the personal planets that have just started a new cycle, and they're moving through Aries right now, coming into Taurus. Now with the moon coming into its full moon capacity, it's going to be at the later degrees of Taurus, so it's not really going to directly hit Uranus. However, when it does go over Uranus, probably right around when I'm making this video, earlier in the day on May 3rd, it's balsamic. So the energy is off. It's that lost before you finally figure it out kind of feeling, right? So with all that going on, there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of pressure. We're being pressurized like a diamond, okay? And that pressurization is forcing us to step up into who we're meant to be. And this new moon in Taurus is the strength. It's the self-confidence. It's the, pep talk that we're being given. Like, all right, let's go. Come on, you can do this. You got this. There's a ton of positive aspects to it. And I think that we need this push right now. But with the push too, we also have to step into it. It's not going to just happen. It never really just happens. We have to consciously make the decision to be in that uncomfortable place and step into our power, whatever that means. Okay, so if there's something that's coming up in your life that's scaring you right now, or that's making you feel like maybe like beat up, tired, or like, you're not really sure if you can do it, this new moon is telling you you can do it. All right, and have trust and have faith in that feeling, because that feeling, when you lock in, when you zone in on that feeling and you stick with it, you're going to be surprised at how powerful you really are. Okay, so we have Jupiter trine Mercury and Venus, which is just beautiful. This is all about belief systems, knowing the self, stepping into that power, and looking at our individuality. Like, do I deserve this? Yes. No. Okay. Am I in a unhealthy relationship? Why? What's going on? What is it that I need to take responsibility for? Right? What do I believe about myself that I keep letting these people walk all over me, or I keep allowing myself to stay in this job that I hate or whatnot? All right. Jupiter wants to bring that out, and because it's retrograde, it's internal. Okay. So we're looking at a lot of things internally right now, especially with the Jupiter and Pluto and Saturn all retrograde. Everything that we've been working on for the last 6-7 months is going to come back around and be like, all right, if you did the work, you're going to get the reward. If you didn't do the work, you're going to get your ass kicked again until you learn. That's really how it goes. Okay. So Saturn is also trine the sun and moon, which is beautiful. This, of course, Saturn is the structure. It is is retrograde. So if you have established a structure, if you have established yourself, emotional structure, physical structure, then you're going to reap the reward. Okay. Again, you can only see the reward after you already face the fear, after you face the difficulty. So you need to step through that threshold first and foremost. Once you do that, boom, it's nothing but sunshines and rainbows, baby. Well, not quite, but it's getting there. They're in the distance. Neptune is sextile the sun and moon. Beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Now, the Mercury and Pluto square is coming off right now. So we're at the end of that. And that was really, I mean, Pluto is death and rebirth. Mercury is communication. So, you know, whatever lesson Pluto is trying to teach us, Mercury is getting a loud and clear signal, and it's not good or bad. It's usually just truth. And sometimes, you know, they say, you know, the truth might piss you off, but it'll set you free. All right. So don't, like, when we get triggered, the big thing right here is triggers. All right. We are in trigger town here for the next year or so. So just get used to it. But when you're triggered, process it, let it go through you, and then let it go. And okay, what's next? Lilith is square the sun and moon. So that's a little more difficult. That one can be a little more indulgent, a little more like, you know, provocative, flirty. So just make sure that, you know, you have your emotional boundaries in check and your physical boundaries in check. This is a lot of these energies are testing and identifying our boundaries emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Okay, so whenever we come to a situation, even a thought process, even within our head, you know, we need to identify, all right, is this right for me? And now, am I being honest with myself? If I'm not, then I need to start being honest with myself. And chances are, if something bad's happening, you're not being honest with yourself. It's time to take responsibility. And all these energies are there to guide you to your truth. Everybody has their own truth. It's subjective, right? The white moon is trine Uranus and sesquiquadrate to Saturn and Pluto. Now, sesquiquadrate is like a past life angle. So the white moon is our spiritual gift. So we are being imbued, and especially with Uranus being trine that as well, we step into this power that we have. We're going to be surprised at what gifts we might have, or things that, the way that we influence people that we didn't even realize that we had it in us. Right? It's like, oh wow, it's like we're getting upgrades, and boom, they're just there. Oh, how'd that get there? I don't know. Okay, it's a white moon. Thanks, dude. Or I should say chick, because her name's Selena. And of course, the sun and moon are trine the nodes, which is beautiful again. South node letting go, north node moving forward into that unknown. Okay, so with the sun and moon being trine that, I mean, it wants us to go that way. There's going to be, we already have enough tension under the surface right now. We're already purging a ton of shit. So this is really giving us that extra boost, like here, like a little pat on the ass. Let's go, get it. And of course, the nodes are also square Venus. I don't really think that's going to be a really big deal, because Venus is actually moving pretty quickly right now. And with all the other aspects going on, we can definitely see some good things coming from this new moon. So definitely set an intention for this new moon to step into your power. All right. And recognize your self-worth, exemplify your self-confidence. Don't be cocky or anything, but, you know, like take that, you know, knowing this within yourself that you got this, you can do it. You got this, yo. Make it happen. Just stay true to yourself. When you're staying true to yourself and you're going forward and you're exhibiting self-worth and self-awareness, all right, good things are going to happen. And we're manifesting very quickly right now. Okay, so you're going to know. You're going to know that the universe is going to give you signs, either internally or externally. All right, this is the right decision. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. So if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a coaching session with me, go to trinityfitnessastrology.com, and I will see you guys on the next report.